after putting your 4 covers back on, grab the lower inner part of the case, the one with the buttons in it. And this might be a little difficult for you. You might want to take the buttons out just to make it a little easier. But on this side, you're going to have to feed the wires through. Feed the wires through, and then the ribbon cable slides back into that little slit. There it goes. There it is. Make sure you kind of pull on a little bit. Not too hard though. And then the case should line it up and it should just slide together. And now, if you lost your barrel hinge, you'll need to get a new one. You can also get your missing hinge parts at NintendoRepairShop.com. And take your missing hinge piece, or the barrel, and put it in there. This might take a little force to get it in, especially with a new case. Don't push too hard though, you might break your case. And it should just pop in, nice and easy. Grab the hinge cover, slide it on, and line it up with the lower inner part of the case. Remember, it's the 2 long Phillips head screws that go in these 2 holes. Go ahead and screw them in. Alright, after you put the 2 screws in, take the motherboard, make sure the little latch is up, grab the ribbon cable from the upper LCD and feed it back into the connector. Make sure you have it lined up and make sure you have it pushed in all the way before you flip the black bar back down, then push on it and it should lock in the ribbon cable. Grab the white wire, which is the microphone, and you can kind of feed it through all of these little grooves and stuff in the lower case. Make sure you have that in. Pull the black wire under the motherboard and flip the motherboard over. Make sure you have the LCD lined up, or the touch screen. Alright. Grab the black antenna wire, and you're going to feed it back under the game slot. This might take a couple tries, but eventually it should just go right through. And on the other side, grab your tweezers, pull it through, and then you're going to clip it back right here, back where it came from. Use your finger or the tweezers to put it on there. And the white wire that you have right here, the microphone wire, is just going to go back over here. And just snap it back on. Turn it around and grab the right trigger button. Make sure you have the little pivot point in the hole right there. Grab your tweezers or your finger and put the spring into the little notch. Grab the left trigger button. Or actually, when you flip it around, this turns out being the right one, and you're going to do the same thing. Put the spring in the little notch. Now, grab your small Phillips head screw and put it in right here. Grab another one and put it here. Once you have those 2 screws back in, grab the bottom of the DS. Make sure the power button is all the way down, so the base of the triangle should be all the way down. Slide the volume button to wherever you have the slider on this, and make sure you have it to either the left or the right, just to make sure you have it lined up. Make sure the power button's lined up, because if that is not lined up, you could break off the power switch, and that's when you have to replace the power switch. Everything should snap back in. Make sure it is. Then you're going to grab your tri-wing screwdriver and grab the 3 medium long tri-wing screws. It's going to go here, here, and here. Alright, and don't forget the little black one that goes back on the game slot. Make sure that's in. Grab your Phillips head screwdriver, grab the 2 gold screws, and those are going to go back here and here. And then grab your small Phillips head screw that is left over and put it down in here. Alright, and then remember the 2 rubber covers. And there's a pattern. You can see the top 2 corners are rounded off, and so it should go in like this. And put both of those in. Alright. Put your battery in. Get the battery cover on. Screw the battery cover on. And should have your fixed hinge Nintendo DS Lite. You can get most of the repair parts and your case and all the